Hello everyone and welcome to the plane. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic. Hello team, hello Eraser, hello Yazan. How is everyone doing today? Welcome on in. Give you a shout out to Eraser. Everyone go check out Eraser. They're very cool, they're very silly, they're very puzzly, they're puzzling puzzles. I don't know, they play puzzle games and other cool games. But anyway, hello. Yeah, no problem. How are you doing? Hope you have a good day at work. Yes, one of these days, I will get you to play Professor Layton. And it will be glorious. I really do think you'll like it. It's all puzzles and riddles. and steampunk and very awesome British dads and one cute babu and a cool kid. And I really can't say much out without spoiling it. Oh, supervillain rivals. I'll say that. But anyway, how's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? Today, day 6, playing Nekopara every single day. I decided, screw it, send it. All the other phrases that the kids use these days, insert them here. We're gonna play Nekopara Volume 1. Volume 1 is obviously the first Nekopara game. All the phrases. Ooh, that's a really good joke. Man, Ice, it's too early to be saying jokes like that. I can't deal with them. Hello, Ice. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, man. That cut me off guard. All the phrases. Now I just want to play Volume 4 again, because I like phrase. I really just want to play after Nekopara. Please release it. I know we have a release date, but I want them to release it now. I don't want to wait. But yes, we're tackling Volume 1 today. For those of you who missed it, we do have a release date. June 13th, Nekopara finally came out, or NekoWorks came out and tweeted, I mean, they didn't say screw Steam, but they basically said, screw Steam, we made our own website and we're releasing it on the 13th. So 13th, they will be releasing Nekopara After on their own website. And they say Steam will release whenever they decide to release it. So we have a release date. Now I have no idea how I'm gonna buy it, because it's a Japanese website. It means I have to spend yen, and I don't think they're implementing PayPal right now. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it Friday. And it's going to be awesome. But until then, we're going to be playing Nekopara every single day. And today we're tackling Volume 1. We just got to bite the bullet. Volume 1 was the first Nekopara game to ever come out. And it's good. It's a good game. And we're going to pray to God that I don't get banned. Gonna just pray to God that I don't get banned. It's fine. Twitch, they have a category. Now, I've been streaming in the Nekopara After category for all of this, because this is all to raise awareness for the game that's coming out, which is, I guess, a little clickbaity. But I mean, I don't think anyone is streaming in any other Nekopara category except me. I could be wrong. But yeah, so I figured I'm just going to stream in Nekopara After. But they do have a category for every single game. Funny enough, the only game they don't have a category for is Volume 4, which Volume 4 is the least sus out of all of the games. Besides maybe Extra. Extra is not that sus. It's kind of cute. But yeah. So they are allowing it, obviously without certain DLCs, but I remember this game being interesting. That being said, I haven't played this game in about 4 years at this point. Yeah, I don't know when I played this game. No, it had to have been, I mean, I played these all in release order, so it must have been 3 or 4 years ago. I obviously never streamed it because I was definitely too embarrassed to even play this in front of my roommates, let alone, you know, random people on the internet. But look at me now. Oh, how the turns have tabled. Now I'm just like, hey guys, look at what I'm playing today. I just throw on a pair of cat ears and call it a day, apparently. So yeah, we're gonna play Volume 1. Volume 1 is the way they worked was Nekopara obviously has 6 cat girls in it. You date all 6 over the course of 3 volumes, and they break them up into pairs of 2. So volume 1, we get to start dating chocolate and vanilla. And then volume 2, we get to start dating coconut and azuki. And volume 3, we finally round out with maple and cinnamon. All 6 of them are in the game, but obviously the story revolves around chocolate vanilla, which are very cute. This is definitely going to be uncomfy. So if you don't like, I don't know, it may not be that bad. I might be overhyping it. Well, not overhyping it, overselling it. I don't know what I am, but it could get pretty weird. We obviously have our panic button. You never know when we need the panic button. Do I have it on this scene? I don't have it on this scene. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, I think we just got to get started. We're not going to finish this today. This is probably going to be 2 or 3, maybe 4 different streams. I'm going to keep this kind of short because my friend Sagiki Ihori, let me give her a little shout out here. Let me give her a little bit of a shout out. She's debuting her new model today. Sagiki Ihori. Here we go. She's debuting today. Her new model. So we're gonna try to raid her after we're done here. So I'm not gonna go on for like forever, but yeah, so I wanna be able to raid her. So yeah, I wanna go ahead and get started. We got some coffee here today to keep us fueled throughout the stream. And let's just bite the bullet. Let's go. Do it. Oh, the banger. What do we get? OBS, what are you doing? Stop it. OBS, what was that? What OBS, what are you doing? Music? Thank you. What was that? OBS. I was enjoying the song and you went back to my just chatting screen. Leaving. Okay, OBS tweaking out. Oh my god, it's a Cal and it is a. So many people here today. Why are they all here for this stream? Welcome on in. How are you all doing? It's so good to see you all today. We're playing volume 1. We're playing where it all started. This is where my life got turned upside down. Was this my let's see, I played DDLC. I played Yumi and Her. This might have been my 3rd ever visual novel. I went right into the deep. I wasted no time. I said DDLC is good. Yumi and Her, phenomenal, and I recommend Yumi and Her love story. Please go play that. I can't tell you anything about it because anything about it is a spoiler, but please play it and play it multiple times. But anyway, I think after that I played the Nekopara series because I'm an idiot. But here we are back in volume 1. How are you doing, Izan? How are you doing, Cal? It's good to see ya. Welcome to Will I Get Banned Today? I probably shouldn't, and you have Ice to thank for that, so everyone say thank you, Ice, in the chat for helping me not get banned today. For reasons I will not explain, but Ice knows. If you know, you know. But yeah, let's go ahead. We need to check our is the game sus or something? I don't know what you're talking about. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely don't look at this slider right here. It's fine. Yeah, no. If you're not a fan of it's a dating sim. It is a dating sim. Nothing like that will actually get me banned. I'm mostly joking. It's clickbait. It's but it is gonna be a little bit cringe. So if you're not into that, I understand if you need to head out. But I'm playing Nekopara every day until it releases the next game, so yeah, I understand. All right, let's just make sure all the volumes are all set. Let's do a test. Test. Let's turn that up a little bit. Test, test. What? Oh yeah, I remember in the first game the sound test for the others was just them just saying test. Or 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's turn that up a bit. Alrighty. Let's turn the BGM down a little bit. Alright, I think we're good here. Okay. Let's begin. Let's just go. Let's just get into it. Game start. We're obviously not going to do this in one sitting. I'm going to guess 3 or 4 streams. But every time... Whoa, is that a man? Whoa. All this talk about a man, like no men besides us and our dad existing. And the first line of the game is from a man. Wow. Like seriously, if you play any of the other games, there are no other men. There is us, the main character, and there is our dad. No other male characters exist. Apparently, the literal first person you ever meet is a male. Wow. It's another guy. It's like that one scene in the Family Guy Star Wars when Mon Mothma comes in and he's like, Peter's like, holy crap, it's another chick. Except it's holy crap, it's another guy. They do exist. He's real. I'm not alone. Let's be best friends. I don't have any men to talk to and my dad hates me. At this point of the game, my dad hates me. Well, he just disapproves of me. He doesn't hate me, but still. I need to be your friend. Please come back, mover. Thank you very much. I'm heading out now. And he was never seen again. Damn. The only male in the universe. Gone forever. 07s. Wow, this looks different. It also reset my audio again, so that's always fun. Give me a minute. Here we go. And it reset my audio. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Okay. I don't know why it keeps resetting my audio. That's fun. All right. Anyway, here we go. La Soleil. Oh, there's no replay button. This is, I mean, you can tell this is old. Usually you have a replay button where you can go back. But phew, that should be most of the boxes then. Here we are. In La Soleil. Yeah, this looks nothing like the newer one. I didn't realize that they changed the art style or the outside of it. Very cool. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my arm as the moving truck disappeared from view. Although it was early April and only beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. It was even a bit hot. Well, it's a good day for a new start. I turned my head to look at the empty bakery, which didn't have even have any signage yet. The brand new exterior had a Western look with a predominantly white and brown motif. Whoops, sorry. There was also a large window, which lets in a lot of sunlight. And finally, there were the words that displayed the name of the bakery, La Soleil. Oh, so he had he had the name put on before he even moved in? Usually I feel like that's the last thing you do. I don't know. Interesting. Maybe he's been playing this for a while and he just finally moved out. Instead of the proper French article, le, it was La Soleil, meaning the sun. Whoa, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I actually didn't expect it to be, well, no. With a name like La Soleil, I'm assuming they obviously had to have the name came up for a while, so they must have known the lore and the backstory, or at least a very generic, you know, basic vision. This was a nod towards the name of the shop of someone I admired. Now that I'm on my own, I'll have to do my best. I softly murmured to myself. From here on out, no one would tell me what to do. Oh man, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Me, who has all the knowledge of the Nekopara universe, he doesn't know what's happening. I was gonna start completely anew, despite the stature of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. In exchange for that freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happens. Still, although I was a bit worried, the thought of what lay ahead made me break into a smile. All right. In any case, I'd better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath and got my spirits back up. I stepped into this new smelling bakery. Yay, it's bakery time. Patisserie La Soleil, here we go. And so it begins. It feels so nostalgic. Why am I nostalgic for this game? What's this big box? What could it be? In front of me was a large box that I didn't recognize. In fact, there were two of them. Fragile? Delicate? Wonder what's in the boxes. What do we guess? What do we think's in the boxes? I know. Absolutely this side up. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. The warnings were going overboard. They were getting annoying. Even if these are baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything quite like this. First off, they were boxes that looked like they came from my house. If these were for the bakery, there's no way I wouldn't remember buying them. There were no tags for the moving company either. All there were the warning labels. Well, I'll know for sure once I open the... Oh, something moved. Something moved. Achoo. Guys, the box spoke. Achoo. Speaking box. The box is speaking. Huh? Yeah, you done goofed. You done goofed. Chocola, you messed up. Yeah? You didn't need to meow. Okay. Kasha's like, okay. Yeah. Huh? It's just a cat, huh? Just a troublesome cat. Jeez. He knows. Oh, thank goodness. Looks like I fooled him. Yeah, it's just the cat in the box. Good job, box. You did a very good job. That was close. Chocolate, better be careful, meow. Like, that would fool me. What are you doing, Chocolate? Hello? Long time no see, right, master? Hello? What are you doing in the box? What are you doing in the box? We just saw each other at home yesterday, you know? Well, that is true, Chocolate guesses. Oh, more importantly than it, listen up. These movers were really mean. Well, probably... I can't. Okay. So they were picking up chocolate, right? And they said, this box is heavy, so be careful with it. Chocolate wanted to hiss at them all of a sudden. Chocolate really did. Oh, so you did. Chocolate did her best to control her temper, but Chocolate was fuming, you know? Absolutely fuming. All right, so I realize that Chocolate does talk in the third person a lot, but I don't remember using this much. We do finally have a date. The 13th. There's an end in sight. There's an end in sight. I'm so excited. Not for Steam, but I don't care. I'm playing and I'm excited. Well, compared to the rest of my things, you're heavy. She ignored what I said. Chocolate puffed her cheeks out. You could say that she was always happy-go-lucky. Or rather, she preoccupied herself with only what was in front of her. Also, hello, dead man. How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see ya. We're playing Volume 1. It's gonna be fine. Well, I guess that's how you describe Chocolate. While I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you. Oh, Ekchi number 2. Ekchi. Spoiler, a little disappointed. No spoilers, please. No spoilers, please. But I'm sorry that you're disappointed with it. That sucks. Hey! Chocolate. Hello. Just an opinion. No, I'm just, I'm sorry that you're disappointed with it. I don't like it when people are sad. I like people to enjoy games, so it sucks that you're disappointed. Long time no see, master. My nose was itchy because the inside of the moving truck was dusty. Why is Vanilla here too? Wherever Chocolate is, I am too. Besides, cat girls don't like dislike tight spaces. I get that, but aren't cats claustrophobic though? I don't know if I know they like tight spaces, but do they not like being taped up? In a box? I don't know. Also, they said this box is heavy, so be careful with it in regards to me too. Well, they said be careful with it, so isn't that what you want? So I was also mad, just steaming. You seem very mad. You seem very, very mad. Again, huh? In any case, Chocolate, Vanilla, get out of there. I was at my wit's end with these large boxes that suddenly shown up. Anyhow, Chocolate, Vanilla got out of their boxes. Can we pet them now? Can we pet them now? Why is no one picking up the phone? What is Shigure doing? Probably sobbing. Shigere's probably like on her like bed, just sobbing because we left. Poor Shigure. Nah, not poor Shigure. I don't really care. I hung up after trying to call my little sister. There was no way. Also, I don't know. Why wouldn't she pick up? There's no way she'd be mad at us for leaving, right? She supported us. Interesting. Now on the outside, the cat girls look almost like humans. Oh, we get some lore. We finally get the lore. This is like, is this where they give us the lore? Maybe it's later. The only lore we get on the world. They can understand words and can talk just like us, but more than humans. Asha left home a long time at this point. No, this game, we literally just started the game right now. So, what happened was he literally just moved in like right now. So, I don't know if he moved out before he went to I think in the extra, he did study abroad, but then he came back for about 5 months and then he moved out again. No, after a year, because we just played extra or volume 0 yesterday, and volume 0 started with him. He came back from France. He spent a year in the Minaduki house, and then after a year he started his shop. So he was in the shop in the Minaduki house for a year after abroad, according to supposedly according to volume 0. It might be a year, might be a little more. So he was home for a little bit. But more than humans, cat girls were closer to class. Cat girls were closer to normal cats. I don't know if I would say that. I would say they're probably closer to humans. But explain yourself. After all, cat girls had ears and tails just like cats do. Yeah, but there are much more things. There are many more things. After all, cat girls had ears and tails. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. They were genetically modified humanoid cats. They were commonly referred to as cat girls. That's the only lore we'll ever get. They're genetically modified humanoid cats, commonly referred to cat girls. These days, cats fit into society as pets in families or partners to humans. Like, yeah, they don't explain why or who. It's just they're genetically modified. That's all the lore you get. My sister really loves to dote on cat girls. At this point, Shigure should be functioning by herself. I guess, yeah, she should be. But she's always obsessed. I'm surprised she didn't pick up the phone. Unless I was calling the house. Maybe she didn't know. No, I would have caller ID, maybe. I don't know. So our family has 6, including Chocolate and Vanilla. In any case, they couldn't have mailed themselves all on their own. Mailing living things through the post would be impossible. Oh, so Shigure helped them. Duh. Obviously, that's why she's not calling. She knows that we're gonna call her to say like, hey, pick them up. So she's like, no, you have to keep them now. There's no way my parents would have helped us either. So thus, I could only guess that this is somehow Shigure's doing. I see. So Shigure was an accomplice then. All right. So really from volume 1, she's showing her hand that she has been trying to wingman for us. Cool. Very cool, Shigure. No head padding right now? What? Do they not have head padding until the next game? Wait, we still have the... Okay, we still have the P button. No head pats though? Bro, scam. Wow. Yeah, this is really pretty home. Chocolate really likes the smell of the Mew bedding and furniture. No, not mewing. Chocolate is mewing. It's so over. Still some sort of Orton. We know the first cat girls were ordinary cats. Yeah, I guess so. They must have been. It looks bigger than it looks. Perfect for master's abilities. Vanilla, over here. Let's take a look at the room. Time to explore. From where it is, I suspect that is a bedroom. Master's new bed must be there. I gotta turn this down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, you can't miss that. Let's go snuggle in it. Snuggle time. Guys, get out of my house. Get out of my house. No, I'm kidding. Snuggling acknowledged. That's fine by me. With that decided, let's go. Don't get out of control and hurt yourselves. Okay. Okay. Without any ill intentions, the two cat girls were off and running. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the second floor, so I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young cat girls anymore either, so I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of control too much. Well, besides that, I looked up my address in my phone's address book. Minaduki residence. Hell, I already left Shigure a message, so she should call me back later. Without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone back in my pocket. I'd moved out without saying anything. Oh yeah, I forgot he did that. He just up and left. So for her to call me back within the day seemed a bit stupid. But it's Shigure. She's obsessed with you. Especially if you leave unannounced. She's probably like, oh my god, Nisama is gone. What? Well, it wasn't really an issue I needed to bring up right this moment. I should hear from Shigure soon, anyhow. We finished snuggling on Master's bed. Okay. Back up, thank you. The new bed is very fluffy. It gets a passing score. Thank you. Thank you for testing it. Good work, you two. Kasho. Man, he's like, good work. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm gonna go take a nap now. Gosh, both of you have major bedhead. Sheesh. Sheesh. This was out before Sheesh. This was 2016 when the game came out, I believe. What? Chocolate was it when Master rubs her head. Yeah, but you don't give me the option. Where's the head pad option? Unless it's like baked in? No, there's no baked in. I have no objection to this. More. So we can still right click to hide, but we can't head pat. Very interesting. I tidied up their hair with a comb. Their soft hair felt nice as always. And I lightly bonked them both on the head while they had their eyes closed. Now then, why are you two hiding among my moving boxes? You said you wouldn't bring us with you, so we had no choice. I suppose. Chocolate said she was going, so I tagged along. You had no choice. You just tagged along. You two. Well, I figured that had been the reason, but anyhow, I recomposed myself and looked at the two of them again. Listen up, okay? How many times have I told you this isn't a vacation or a picnic? I moved out because I have no intention of going back there. Wait, so he did tell someone. So he told Chocolate and Vanilla. So what do you mean I left without telling anyone? Maybe he kept saying I'm gonna leave and never come back, but never gave a date. No, I feel like he must have just told them. If you were at home, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. Shigure and the other cat girls were there too. A station 1 year. Cat girl has functions of a 6-year-old, but I can't figure out where the limit is. This is 2.5 years of growth. Yeah. I don't want to think about that because if it means they have accelerated aging, that means they also have accelerated death. I don't want to think about it because it's sad. Yeah, interesting to think about though. It would be better if you two just... Oh, they're hungry. They're hungry. That's not it. It's just that Chocolate's stomach is just being rebellious. So that's not really. It's fine. Master moved out really early in the morning, so there was no time to eat breakfast. Also, did I have everything packed, or did I just like bring in the movers at like 3 in the morning? I'm like, guys, you need to be really quiet and just pack up the boxes very quietly. No one will hear us. The sound of Chocolate's stomach rumbling is cute anyways. Now, listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock, and I saw that it was already past 1 o'clock. Now that I thought about it, I haven't eaten anything since this morning either. Well, why don't we have lunch first then? Yay. Yay, food! Chocolate loves Master. My understanding is Master, or as ever, Master. We are in your debt. These two are as easygoing as always. Alright, so far so good. I'm having a good time. Getting fired up, meow. Meat, huh? Must be meat.
Nekopara.
Meat. What kind of meat? Tuna. Shopping, shopping. Shopping together with Master, meow. Lately, Master hasn't taken us shopping with him. I've been depressed, Vanilla. I'm too depressed to take my cat girls out for a walk. I'm brooding. It is actually kind of interesting how like he must be bottling it up, because by volume 4 he's much more like open and like able to like show his like sadness and I wouldn't call it depression. I call it more existentialism or something. I don't know, but here he's bottling it up very well. He's pretty happy-go-lucky. He's not letting the cat girls notice it. So that's why Chocolate is in such a good mood right now. You're really happy too, right, Vanilla? Come on, Chocolate is gonna squish your cheeks. Where? Chocolate, that tickles. Yeah, don't. You'll bother those around us, so don't get too carried away, you two. Middle-age crisis hit him early. Yeah, it really did. Poor guy. I mean, he had pretty reasonable middle-age crisis based off of what happened to him, but yeah, poor guy. Since the refrigerator was empty, we headed to the nearby shopping district to buy groceries. From brand name clothing stores to supermarkets, there was an array of stores. There was even a drugstore with daily necessities amongst them. If you come here, we have just about everything. What a boring tagline. If you come here, we have just about everything. That's so boring. Okay. That's how the real estate agent recommended this place to me. Wait, don't you two go... Oh, it's not a tagline. It was... Okay, never mind. I was like, that can't be a slogan for a store, right? That's so dumb. Wait, don't you two go shopping with Shigure often? Shopping with Shigure-chan and shopping with Master are totally different. It's troubling that Master doesn't have the proper mindset of a master. Chocolate pities you. Chocolate pities you? Wouldn't you pity me? Okay. Hey, first of all, Shigure is your master. I'm glad he finally said that, because in Zero he's like, can we call you master? And he's like, yes, I guess I am. And I'm like, no, you're not. Shigure is, but okay. Although I need to wait, because I forgot, it's been about 4 years. Maybe Kasho did find them, and maybe they technically are his, but Shigure's done all the work though. Shigure-chan is our master too, but Shigure-chan is Shigure-chan. That's why Master is Master. Okay. It's totally different, right? Right? Only those two rebels. Yeah, I do like how everyone has their own little way of acknowledging other people. But yeah, no, I think everyone calls Shigure-chan Shigure, but Kasha was the only one with nicknames, right? These two call us Master, Coconut calls us One-chan, Azuki calls us Kasho. Maybe Maple does too. Okay, yeah, no, so it's just the three youngins that just call us Kasho, or that call us different names. Okay, yeah, everyone calls Shigure together when they found the box. Oh yeah, you're right, they were together. Yeah, so I guess, but yeah, so I don't know, I feel like Shigure is more of the master than us, but whatever, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Neither is Kasho. I don't understand your reasoning, but I can tell you that you're very enthusiastic, just as expected of chocolate. Pach, pach, pach. Never mind then. Anyhow, keep it down inside the store, okay? I parted from the two of them. I decided to hurry on ahead. Wait, what? Why are we leaving them? Wait, why are we leaving them? What? You can't leave them alone. They don't have bells. What are you doing, man? We just part ways in the... Oh, okay, maybe we split up in the store, but still, I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if that's allowed. Master, Shigure-chan said this is a good shampoo. It makes her hair all smooth and smells really sweet and nice too. But that's stuff for you two to use. I don't need it, so put it down and come over here. Well, Master, that's mean. It's so mean, it feels like you hit me. Well. Now, don't cry, Chocolate. Master is an awful person, isn't he? I hate you guys. I hate you guys. Leave me alone. Don't just say that and then toss the head in the basket all nonchalantly. His defense is strong. I had to be on guard or they would sneak something in when I wasn't paying attention. They even tried to grab another basket for themselves at the supermarket. Oh my gosh. Perhaps he can't, but as long as the shop clerk doesn't mind. I guess it's fine if the shop clerk doesn't mind. It seems like most people seem to be accepting of it, so. It was apparent to me how dreadful of an idea it was when they decided to come along. Sorry, Master. It's been a long time since Chocolate went shopping with Master, so Chocolate got really excited. Cat girls are honest, so it can't be helped. Unless your name is Maple. Or... Azuki's kind of pretty honest, but Maple is tsundere, so like... she's not honest. It has nothing to do with being honest, I'm telling you. Don't just put the shampoo in the basket like that. Put it back. We repent, please, Master. We beg of you. We beg of you to buy the shampoo for chocolate and vanilla. It's sad to return to a home that doesn't have shampoo. Cat girls don't like having oily hair. Oh my gosh. Unless Shigure taught them how to lie. Maybe. That is, I could definitely see Shigure teaching them that. The benefits of lying. See, look, it's another female customer. I still can't believe that the first person to ever speak was a male. And I've been talking about there's no males in this universe. Wow. That really was the only male we'll ever see again, besides us and our dad. Rest in pieces. He won't even buy shampoo for those cat girls. The poor things. Oh my god. I'm gonna explode. I wanna explode. I wonder if we should report him for cat girl abuse. Okay, Bruh. Don't put on some act to confuse the customers around us. Seriously. We only just moved here. Oh, it's suddenly we already had a disapproving glares directed at us. Oh my god. They knew. Oh, is this where we meet Milk? No way. Is Milk from Volume 1? I thought she was from Volume 2. I recognize the background. This is the yakisoba stand with Milk. Going out with Master is lots of fun. It makes me want to start purring, meow meow. He didn't buy us anything though. Master is such a cheapskate. Oh, so we stood our ground. Good for you, Kasho. Don't let others tell you how to parent your kids or deal with your cat girls. Oh man. I'm not a cheapskate. Besides, I nearly got reported. After that, it was some sort of exchange at the supermarket. The whole thing was so awkward that I didn't think I could visit that shopping district for a while. What did you... do people really... Is it a law to dote on your cat girls? That's really funny. New headcanon just dropped. You have to spoil your cat girls. You cannot just... You have to give them everything they want. It's a law. Hell, I guess you could say that was a cute side of the cat girls. Sniff, 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 sniff. Something smells really nice over there. You're right. Something smells really good, Master. It definitely does. With this smell, I turn toward the source of it. Accustomed. Yeah, no, I'm joking. It's milk. Oh my gosh, she's so tiny. God, it's so crazy to go from this to the end of volume 4. That's crazy. She's so small. She is super baby. Welcome. Would you like to try some delicious fresh takoyaki? Would you like to try some piping hot takoyaki with lots of bonito flakes on top? I would love to. Wow, it's a takoyaki shop run by a cat girl. That's pretty rare, huh, Master? Well, it's not run by her. She's too young. She doesn't have a bell either. Indeed, the little cat girl is cute. It was a cat girl younger than chocolate and vanilla. Russian blue. Grows pretty large. Yeah, she does grow large. She becomes the tomboy. And we'll probably end up dating her at the end of Nekopara After 2. Because every time they release a new character, they're like, you're gonna date her by the end. It's fine. She waved her tiny hands politely and drew the customers in. In human terms, she looked like she was about 12 or 13 years old. Cat years, she was about 6 months old. The young cat girl noticed us and ran over. She ran over? She's really just drawing the customers in. It's an older sister cat girl, just like me. Meow meow. Chocolate is the name. And same as you. Or sorry, whoops, sorry. I can't read. Chocolate is the same as you. Meow meow. Chocolate is gonna rub your neck. Goro goro goro. Young cat girls are so innocent and super cute. They're the best. They're so cute. She's so adorable. Pet pet pet. I'll pat your head. Pet pet. Yay. I'm sorry that my cat girl is troubling you. She's not troubling us. She's cute. I give her pets. Oh, are you the owner of those cat girls? The owner of the food stand greeted us. Yes, I am. Ah, well, to be more exact, my little sister is their owner. They're cute and smart girls, aren't they? They're so courteous and well-spoken, too. Ah, sure. If that's what you want to believe. Mine's only 7 months old. Maybe when she's a bit older, she'll be a fine cat girl like these two. The food stand owner had a wry smile on her face, like she was talking about a mischievous child of hers. At a glance, it was understandable that seeing a young cat girl made it easy to overlook these things. Mine were originally strays, so I don't actually know how old they are. That's crazy. That's insane. How do we have genetically modified cat girls? And like, they're probably super expensive, right? They're clearly not that common, right? Because like cats, a lot of people have cats, but there's so few cat girls that you meet in the world that they gotta be pretty rare. So I can't imagine, one, how do you even get them? And two, what kind of person would ditch them? You know, why would you make them strays? Because it probably costs you so much money. You'd want to like sell them or, you know, have someone else adopt them at least. That's just crazy, dude. I mean, people are weird. People are mean. I get it, but I don't know, man. I just can't imagine. That's just so weird. Veterinarians said they were twins. Oh, so they are twins, and they're about 9 months old. My little sister is actually quite the education freak. I don't think Chocolate Vanny came out of that. Yeah, they were twins, so maybe the originals were. I don't know. They don't explain it. I don't think you're supposed to understand it. I don't think they're supposed to understand, but they are twins somehow. They're totally not twins, but they're twins. All right, ads are starting soon. I'm gonna just keep trucking on through this. I'll let you know what happens during the ad break. But yeah, enjoy your ads. I hope they're fun and entertaining, and I'll catch you up. Back then, they were really noisy, but it was all worth it. There's a continuity error. They were really shy and really. Maybe he's talking about after they were really loud. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Shigure-chan really taught us well. She said we grow up to be good cat girls if we listen to her. Shigure was tough on us, but thanks to her, we learned a lot. Really? What a wonderful owner you have. Yeah, but Master is Master. And Shigure-chan is Shigure-chan, right, Master? In other words, Shigure is an important friend. When we say Master, we are referring to Master over here. The owner's just like, what? You're a very, very well-loved master, aren't you? Well, I am grateful. She lightly nudged me with her elbow. I responded with an embarrassed forced smile. No, leave me alone. Hearing this kind of stuff in public sure was embarrassing. Little cat girl. Why don't you look up for a bit? Up like this? Opening. Rub, rub, rub. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. The three of them were getting along very well. The food stand owner looked fondly at them nearby. My cat girl was a stray too. God, another stray. Jeez. So many strays. On a day just like this, while I was selling takoyaki, she came up to me with an empty stomach. Aww. It's hard. Not that hard. Cat Girl Zero was modified, and they have offspring. Oh, okay. I see. So you're just saying that they just reproduced from there. I took her home. She's been like a daughter to me. She's even able to help me with the shop now. God, everyone does that. Everyone just adopts a cat girl and they end up working for them, but in like a loving, wholesome relationship. Humanoid cats were all the rage, but they are many more times difficult to take care of than regular cats. Her words seemed tinged with blame and worry. She grumbled and let out a sigh. Not that long ago, it wasn't rare to see stray humanoid cats wandering throughout town. Oh! Well, here's some dark lore. Here's some dark lore. The stray epidemic of 1929. I don't know. I'm just making that up. Wow. Very interesting. So there used to be a lot of them. Aging to the lazy would be irresponsible. Yeah, but crazy. But now it's more likely to see humanoid cats that are well loved by their cat owners. Huh. Interesting. I wonder how long they've been around for. Because maybe it was like, you know what? It probably was similar to like the COVID boom. Where like when COVID happened, everyone got a pet. And then when they realized, oh crap, this is a lot of work, they let them go stray. Because that was a real thing that happened. During COVID, everyone bought pets. And then they all realized, I actually can't do this. And there were so many stray pets during COVID. Because people were like, all right, COVID's done. I don't need the cat anymore. Or the dog. So I wonder if maybe something like that happened where when Cat Girls first came out, everyone got one. But then they were like, well, this is like raising a person. So it's a lot of work. And then it just became a lot of strays. But that's so weird. Crazy. But I guess we're all good now, since the amount of unfortunate human cats has decreased. I don't want to think about that. There was more of a balance of owners that were quite elated. Damn, that's dark. That's really dark. What the heck? That's super dark. So there was so many strays and they just literally died out. And now we only have cat girls that are, you know, dang, that's crazy. Rest in peace. I'm really disgusted with those who don't understand the responsibility of owning cat girls. Yeah. sorry about that. But then again, if it wasn't for them, I'd never have found my cute daughter. It was a bright and honest laugh. I nodded in agreement. That is true. It must be like how pets find their way back to their owners. I smiled through at such an uncharacteristic thought of me. Or from me. Ah, that's right. Older cat sisters, would you like to try some takoyaki? It's piping hot, has a big piece of octopus in it, and really is tasty. Really tasty takoyaki. But we're on our way to home to have dinner. What happened to lunch? What happened to lunch? We got so sidetracked, we never ate lunch. Oh man. Yes, Master's going to cook for us, so sorry. Chocolate and Vanilla's shoulders drooped downheartedly. As they hung their heads, I rubbed them from behind. And I took a look, oh my gosh, I took a look at the little takoyaki seller. Okay, 3 orders of takoyaki. Can you do that for me? 3 orders? Her eyes blinked as she tilted her head in confusion. Yeah, for me, chocolate and vanilla. Could you do that for me? Okay, 3 orders, right? Good job. She backs away. Master, we got an order. 3 takoyaki. She's right there. She heard you. She heard me, but okay. Master. Lunch isn't a common thing there, but you see, we all complained. Let's go get lunch together. Unless maybe they said, let's go get lunch, as in they went out to eat lunch and then went shopping after. That could be what it was. But I was like, they specifically said, let's eat lunch, and then proceeded to not eat lunch. I'm guessing they just went out to eat. They probably just went out to eat. Besides, I want to try the takoyaki here too. Oh, Chocolate's tummy is making big growly sounds too. Chocolate's really happy. Master, you're so cool. I'm not cool, I just have a lot of money. Shigure wasn't kidding when she said a tsundere older brother is a good thing. He's not tsundere at all. He's a dunce. He's just dumb. Or not dumb, but thick-headed. He just doesn't... What's the word? Oblivious. He's oblivious. Wait, what does that mean? See, right there, that's oblivious. He's not tsundere, he's just oblivious. He doesn't realize anything. Okay, please choose the topping and flavor you'd like for the menu here. Since we're so nice to my cat girl, I'll throw it in for free of charge. Yay, thank you so much. Chocolate likes them with mayonnaise on top. He's obliviate. Did I say obliviate? I said obliviate. No. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I was like, no. I said a Harry Potter thing. Whoops. Ah, yes. This is just like the boy who lived. The cat girl who lived. Thank you very much for your kindness. Wow. I'd like mine with fish roe and cheese flavor. My question was completely ignored. What did I ask? I ignored you, man. Oh, about the tsundere stuff. I wondered about that as I looked at chocolate and vanilla, aptly awaiting their takoyaki in the front of the food stand. Yay! Meow, meow, meow. That is some good dialogue right there. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. What is that? Was that Markiplier? Was it the Markiplier meme? He did the meow? I don't know. I know it was somebody who sounded like him. Still can't get a hold of her. Were there guests over today? No, she's definitely ignoring you at this point. She's like, I'm not taking them back. They're spending the night with you and you can't stop them. When I checked the clock, it was past 10 o'clock already. I tried calling Shigure several times, but I couldn't get through to her. Just like that, it had already gotten this late. Never gone this long without hearing from Shigure. Yeah, he's like, she never stops talking to me. Really didn't understand my family's schedule at all, but... Master! Master! It's been a while since we bathed together. I don't even wash your back. Alright, here we go, guys. It was pretty wholesome up until now. What do we get? About an hour? We got about an hour of wholesome. Yeah, honestly, nothing sus really happened. And now it begins. Unfortunately. We must persevere. Nothing weird happens, though. It's fine. It's fine. You haven't bathed with us since we've matured, Master. Wouldn't that make me not, though? Wouldn't that make me normal because I haven't? You haven't grown that much. What are you two talking about? Yeah, meow, what'd you just say? I mean, you guys grew up. You got very tall. Every book has a prologue, I guess. Shigure-chan said that chocolate and vanilla have grown into be elegant cat ladies. Those words are sexual harassment. That's not. It's more just a generic insult, if anything. But I wasn't insulting you. You're trampling on our dignity. Besides, this chocolate's identity we're talking about. Vanilla, you're changing the subject. In any case, don't worry about the bath. You two need to get ready to go home. Yeah? Get ready to go home? But Chocolate's home is Master's home. And I belong next to Chocolate. Also, Master is cool. You look strangely handsome. Flattery will get you nowhere, Chocolate or Vanilla. It actually 100% will, though. It will get her. And, like, obviously, I'm gonna let her stay, but whatever. Stop feigning ignorance, you two. Cut that out. The two of them looked my way, about to distract me again. Since Shigure-chan isn't picking up, I'll take you two home. Go get ready to leave. Chocolate and Vanilla turned away from me, cast their gaze downwards. Returning home on the same day I had moved out seemed to be such a stupid idea that I did hesitate a bit. There was no other way. Nor was there time for excuses. I looked towards Chocolate and Vanilla as they hung their heads in silence and continued on. Listen up, you two. I'm gonna open my bakery. I've got no one to rely on, so I don't know how things will turn out. With all that's going on, I don't know if I can take care of you two, get it? I mean, it's already gonna be difficult just looking after myself. No. It was quiet, but I could barely hear her. Chocolate said something with her head down. What did you say? Dun 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 dun. I came closer and asked her to repeat herself. No way! Chocolate won't go back! Okay. Chocolate hates Master for saying that. Oh, she hates me. Hey, Chocolate! Oh man, it's over. It will also make great haste, or rather, I will withdraw to the speed of the cat girl. But, oh wait, stop! No! I can't win. Vanilla, why are you running away too? Oh. Come on, Master. Chocolate's over here. Chocolate's over here. Ha ha ha. It's dangerous. Stop running around or you'll fall and get hurt. It's unnecessary to worry about cat girls like that. Although we're human, cat girls are cats. Dash dash. Well, Nuts is very clumsy. She falls over all the time. You're being very generalizing, Vanilla. Maybe so, in Chocolate's case, but aren't you bad with physical activity? Come on, I've got you now, Chocolate. Oh, Master, why are you doing that? I hate it here. Master's grabbing Chocolate's chest with an iron grip. Stop it. I just don't want to. I need you guys to get out of my house. I'm not. You're two. It's because you two are running around. An opening. An opening. Hey, stop it. You're still gonna run? I've got you, Vanilla. Tickle, tickle, tickle. What? Chocolate, stop. Stop. Choco. Nice assist, Chocolate. Go, go. Like I said, stop running. But two of them didn't listen to a word I said as they continued to mess with me. I'm so weak and powerless. I'm a failure of a master. I can't even control them. I hate it here. And that was how the first night went. Man. I love how much work they put into their hair. Like, why do they have a million bows in their hair for going to bed? It's so adorable and I love it. But oh my god, the Minaduki cats are so rich and pampered. That's so funny. For now, I'll let you stay, but only for tonight. I don't have a guest bed of futons, okay? With all that's happening, 11 o'clock became midnight. Even if I took them home, everyone was sure to be asleep by now. And one glimmer of hope I had, that Shigure would call me back, but it didn't happen. So I decided taking them home tomorrow was my first priority. Of course, they'll be sleeping in Master's bed. No. I will also be okay if Master's bed. Cleverly, they had brave pajamas. Were they in there? Here's the true master of the girls. Yes, it's Shigure. Shigure really is the true mastermind. Just how much planning went into their schemes anyway. Well, probably because Shigure planned this. They're just following the plan. Really, if you two sleep there, where will I? What? You're not gonna sleep together with us? You tell us this fate. Yes, Master is male, but he doesn't know when to give up. The sleeping arrangement goes Master, Chocola, me. Yeah, I guess. I had to think about that in my head. I was like, what? Okay. Yeah, being surrounded by Master and Vanilla makes Chocola happy. Don't get ahead of yourself, you two. Single bed for 3 people is too crowded. Since we're the ones intruding, we're fine with here too. You can curl up and sleep like little cat or like cat girls after all. Very praiseworthy. We're not asking for luxuries. We're model cat girls. Bro, what do you mean we're not asking for luxuries? Remember when you got me almost reported for not buying you shampoo? What the heck do you mean we're not asking for luxuries? Oh my gosh, these cat girls are gonna be the death of me. I watched the two of them lie down and curl up. That was really funny animation. Just transition.slide. Wee. On the floor of an empty room without curtains. That's way too pitiable of a sight to be called praiseworthy. Since you just moved in, you have lots of boxes, right? Apparently, you can make a warm shelter out of them, so we'll manage somehow. That's something only strange people would say. Well, they're cats. They probably would like sleeping in a box. Where do these cat girls get this information from anyways? It's instinctual. Well, they probably read a lot of books and watched TV in Shigure's room. Chocola isn't good with kanji characters, and she only reads picture books. Wow. Okay, Chocola can't read. It's confirmed. What? I thought she could. Well, she can count to 10, guys. Well, no, because she was able to... Well, that's numbers. It's not kanji. Because he was able to count Shigure's measurements. So she can do something. Well, she says she isn't good with them. She only reads picture books. Oh, Chocola, why are you so dumb? Oh, whatever. You two sleep in my bed. Read after the test. Yeah, I guess she did learn to read for the test. It still gets cold at night in April after all. Where's Master gonna sleep next to Chocola? I'm gonna sleep on the sofa in the living room. The sofa can fit 1 person, and there's air conditioning, so there if I need it. No, if that's the case, then Chocola will sleep on the sofa. Please share the bed with Vanilla Master. I don't think Vanilla wants to share the bed with me. I think she wants to share the bed with you. I think she would, but I don't think she wants to. I'm more relaxed on the sofa. It's better if Chocola and Master share the bed. Oh, really? Vanilla would sleep alone? I guess she's doing that for Chocola, but interesting. They moved quickly towards me like lions catching their prey. I placed my hands on their head and spoke in a clear, stern voice. Listen up. I will sleep on the sofa, and you two will sleep in my bed. Those are your master's orders. Understood? Oh, master. Master. Oh, I never get this, okay? I understand, yes, sleeping on a sofa is not the most comfortable, but I've never got it just like, what? I can't let you sleep on the sofa. That's crazy. As if like 90% of people don't just lay down on sofas. Like... Yeah, you shouldn't sleep in them permanently, but like, I never get that where they're like, "Whoa, I can't believe you have to sleep on the sofa." It's like, it's just, it's cushions, you know? You can wrap up in a blanket. I never saw the, especially if it's like a straight sofa like that, it's basically a futon, you know? I never got that in any of these. It only really happens in movies. I think most people in real life are like, yeah, you know, sorry, I'll put you on the sofa. That's a reasonable response, but not like, oh man, that sucks. It's more like, hey, I don't have a bed. You can sleep on the sofa. I'm sorry. That's a reasonable, you know, apology for a good while. It's manageable. Yeah, right? I don't know why it's such a huge deal. You know, I guess maybe it's out of the open. There's not a lot of privacy. Maybe there's that, but like, it's literally cushions, flat. You know, sometimes the sofa angles back so you kind of sink into it, but like, it's not that bad. And I said it like that deliberately. The two of them looked as if they wanted to say something, but they hesitated. They lowered their heads apologetically. I'm sorry, master. Sorry, master. They mustered out. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. Yeah, guys, it's not that bad. Their obedience had the exact opposite effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. Oh, that's so good. I felt a prickling sensation in my chest. The pain left me as I sighed and rubbed the two of them on the head. Come on, get going. Okay. Night, night. Good night. If anything happens, call for me right away. All right. Good night, master. Good night, master. He gently rubbed their heads, and the two of the dispirited cat girls once more. See you in the morning. With that said, I turned the lights off in the room. Night, night. Master. Chocolate's really sorry. Chocolate caused you so much trouble. Guys, it's fine. Her vanishing voice echoed slightly in the dark room. The pain in my heart from before came back even sharper. Honestly, that's me, though. Anytime a Babu's just like, I'm sorry, I'm like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, my heart. A dramatic yes. True for most kids. Yeah, no, it's definitely true. Yeah, it is what they are. They're so kind. They're just so kind. I swallowed my pain and replied cheerfully. It's okay. It's just for one night. Don't worry about it. Master. Now then, go to sleep. Aww. Oh, finally some peace and quiet. That'd be so funny if he just said that out loud. No, he loves them. He's not annoyed with them. I'm being annoying. He loves them. I love them too. Really shouldn't act on my emotions, huh? I laid down on the sofa. I sighed while staring at the ceiling. If I gave in to my emotions, the result would have just led to more sadness. If I used kind or hopeful words, it all would have ended up as lies. Pretty uncool for me to be so passive like this, while I continued to pile on the insults and make excuses for my actions. I closed my eyes and waited for sleep to take over. Damn, you know, I take it back. He's been depressed from the beginning. He's just not letting the cat girl see it. But yeah, he is wallowing in self-confidence issues. Poor guy. As part of this, unfortunately, he fell into a conspiracy. Yeah, they got him. He fell hook, line, and sinker. It's over. Ah, if chocolate was only a blanket. Pretty big difference between an underquilt and a bed cover. What? What was that? Huh? We can't go back, right? Oh, that's Shigure on the phone. I'm like, why is there like a low pass filter? Oh, well, there it is broken. There is that too. God, dude, this thing is so annoying. Sorry about that. Okay. Regarding the situation, I want to respect Chocolate and Vanilla's intentions. What do you mean respect them? You did this. This is your fault. Fortunately, he has a pretty good life. Oh no, he has a good life. Like physically, but mentally his dad's, you know, stuff, even though he had good intentions, has really messed up Kasho in the head. Well, not messed up, but it's caused him to have a lot of self-doubt and a lot of, I don't know if I'd actually call it depression, but definitely he has a lot of self-confident issues from what his dad does. So he does have a lot of problems, but not like physical problems. Like well off, he lives a good life and physically, but it is good to remember that. That's because somebody has a good life doesn't mean their head's all right, you know. Sometimes they have issues. And honestly though, I do think that is sort of how it works. I'm not trying to put down people who aren't well off, but a lot of times it is the people who are a little bit well off physically that have more mental problems. I'm not saying if you do, you have them, but it is a better correlation because it's like the hierarchy of needs, you know. Like if you don't make enough money to like get food, or you're living paycheck to paycheck, you don't really have enough time to worry about mental problems. You're like, I need to feed my family or whatever. But if you have all that taken care of, you feel satisfied with like all your physical needs, then your brain is like, oh, I actually have this other issue. So it's not that the other people don't have those issues. It's like their brain is like, I got to focus on this stuff now. I don't have time to worry about it. It's yeah, not a clinical condition. It's still a good life. Yeah, he still has a good life, but you know, self-confidence, not fun to deal with. Gives you some pretty awful nights. Not the best, especially because he's bottling it up. At this point, he's not talking it with anyone. He's keeping it all inside. So it's yeah, it's rough, but he's still good. He's got his cat girls. Let's move on. If chocolate and vanilla agree with it, then I'll come to get them. Was what she told me when I finally was able to get in touch with her. Without any margin of negotiation space, I was struck down. But Shigure, even if you say that, I don't think chocolate and vanilla will. By the way, Nisama, what you whispered this morning, sweet nothings to your little sister. You know, I was literally just gonna say, it doesn't seem like she's that interested in him. She seemed very normal. And then she spoke. And then she spoke. Shigure, never change. Never change, Shigure. Don't make it sound like it's a daily ritual or something. In any case, I'm sorry, father is calling me. I need to get going. I love you, Nisama. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, wait, Shigure. Oh, it's... yeah. Seriously? As the ruthless electronic buzz of the dropped call echoed, I stared at my cell phone. And here I thought that I could sort all this out if I could just talk to Shigure. Breakfast tastes good. Good pretending I give her that. Master's breakfast is always good. Meow. Chocolate, there's some ketchup on your cheek. It's cutely artistic. I'll lick it off. Churro. Oh, Miro? I have no idea. I don't know the Japanese onomatopoeias. The cat girls in question were happily stuffing themselves with sandwiches. Ah, yes. These sandwiches incidentally contain tomato, cheese, and lettuce. With an over-easy fried egg tucked inside of all that, it was a simple meal. Breakfast was pretty much like this. You two are definitely going home today, okay? Is it not fun living with chocolate and vanilla around, Master? Chocolate's a lot of fun, you know. With chocolate, it's world-class level of fun. But I have to work. I have to make cake. I have to make cake chocolate. Master was really looking forward to last night, too. Stop with the deliberately misleading words. I sighed at their happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill their empty glasses with milk. The eating habits of cat girls were pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part was straightforward. Of course, what they liked and disliked depended on each individual cat girl. In the end, I wasn't able to get everything put away yesterday. Today, I really have to start getting ready for the bakery's opening too. That's why I don't have time to relax and play with you two. Be good cat girls and go home. I said to them with the sandwich in my hand. Will chocolate be around to cause problems for Master? She put her sandwich down on her plate. And just like yesterday, she looked at me with the upturned eyes. Stop it. I won't fall for it. I won't fall for it. I won't fall. Yeah, it's a problem. Ooh, he did not fall for it. He did not. He just let her have it. Damn, Kasho. I answered her clearly. I see. So that's how it really is. I mean, that was cold. I mean, he's got to be serious. He's got to be like, bro, I can't. Wow, Kasho, that was harsh. I would have let it on a little bit easier. I would have been like, I just physically won't have time to play with you because I'm going to be working most of the day. Not just like, yeah, you're going to be a problem. That's crazy, Kasho. That's insane. Her shoulders drooped even more than before. Her ears which sat atop her head drooped down heartedly too. Chocola. Unable to make fun of anything, Vanilla could only look with concern. He's like, damn, I went too far. Oh man. The pain from last night. This guy has so much guilt. He's like, oh, I can't be mean to them. Pricked my heart again. I tilted the already cooled coffee cup. Hey, that's just like me. My coffee cup is cool. As my emotions dulled, unimpeded by my judgment. Besides, Chocolate wants to be with Master. Her usually always perky ears were drooping. Chocolate was speaking clearly with under her own volition. If Chocolate is here, then I am too. I think I want to be here too. Vanilla's usually blank expression did not change. However, she showed me her strong determination. I don't remember Chocolate or Vanilla being this obedient or disobedient. Thought stayed in the back of my mind. But if I was going to be swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. That. Understood? What? What did I say? What did I say? I said that. That. Table service. See, another woman. There's no males except that one mover. I'm gonna be keeping my ears peeled for male NPCs. It's just the one guy. There's 3 men in this universe. I'm with Royalwood. Thank you very much for your business. I'm here to deliver the tea set you ordered. I'll bring it on into the bakery. There should be all the boxes. If everything looks to be in order, could you please sign this invoice? She smiled brightly and brought out the invoice along with a pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice and I received once more. Somehow, this doesn't look like what I ordered. Huh? Is that so? Are you saying that these aren't the correct items? No, the stuff I ordered is in here too, but I looked over the piles of boxes inside the bakery. Inside of my tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes. A mountain. It was as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made of boxes. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside the bakery. I'm sorry, I'll check out the main office right away. Could you give me a few moments? Oh, I remember this. Yeah, where they just like unload the entire truck and they're like, wait, no, this isn't supposed to go here. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Because of an error on our part, it appears that another order got mixed with yours. I imagine that you might be in need of these items right away, Mr. Minaduki. So if at all possible, would you be able to accept this order? Accept this order? Huh? From all this? The mountain of cardboard boxes towered over everything. I was at a loss for words. Every box was of equal size. I wouldn't know it was inside each of them without opening them up. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see that they all contained expensive tea sets and tableware. If I accepted it all, it would be a lot of work to deal with all the new items. There's still things that need doing in advance of my bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting these. It's gonna take a while to deal with all this. Of course, I would be more than happy to help. I have to make it to my next delivery after all. Look, you don't need to put all the pressure on me. From the looks of it, it would take 2 hours or more. But to have it redelivered would take double the effort, too. Would you guys like to help? Is this where he gets the idea? He's like, ah, yes, you can work for me. Come work for me. Gee. That's right, I have a lifeline. Yeah, what is it? I have cat girls. They solve all my problems. You really saved me, cat girls. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well then, I'll be on my way. Oh, so the problem was they had to put it all back in the truck, and they're like, that would take so long to put it back in the truck. You could just keep it and we'll get a new shipment. I feel like that's just not practical at all. That's real, I don't know. That's weird. But anyway, they got it back in the truck because of the cat girls. That's crazy. Bye. Oh, I'm exhausted. I glanced at the table where we had finished organizing, lowered myself into a chair and relaxed my shoulders. Master, here's some cold tea. Please enjoy it. Thank you. Why is it cold? Like iced tea? Thanks, Chocolate. Don't mind if I do. I guess it's iced tea, yeah. I downed the tea in one gulp. I've had those days. Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. Soon, I really had to get the bakery ready for its opening. I did say I needed help, any help I could find. I really could use the help, did need the help this time. Oh, he's thinking, the wheels are turning. The gears are spinning. Stare. Praise me, praise me, praise me, praise me. Omete, omete. I could sense the praise me aura coming from Chocola. She had a wide smile on her face and was ready, in a ready stance to receive my approval. Thanks, I couldn't have done it without you two. Yay, Vanilla Master is praising us. Yay, yatta. Yahoo, yatta. It was worth it. Watching from the shadows, you did well. Chocolate was helpful, right, Master? Right? It's difficult for Master to work alone after all, right? Oh, they know. They know. They're just like, ah, yes. I will come work for you. It'll be fine. Yes. Assistance from a cat girl is definitely effective. If we weren't here, I imagine you'll be sorting boxes. Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They leaned forward towards me for emphasis. It's true, without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But that's a different issue. The one from before, you two have to go back home. Besides, it's not like I could ask you two to work for me or anything, okay? I mean, they're like, you could. She's going so far back. She's going so far away. Is that so? Chocolate, guess it's no use then. Her shoulders drooped along with her ears and tail. The enthusiasm she showed earlier had completely disappeared. She sighed deeply and looked disheartened. Since we're here anyway, Chocolate guesses she'll go clean up. Bye-bye. And is Vanilla gonna be like, bro? Stop. It's enough. She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocolate isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy. Even so, this was something I was going to easily change my mind about. I wasn't. Wait, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. It was all the more with how much more she cared for me. Is this much of a bother for us to be here, Master? Are we bad cat girls? She spoke quietly in her usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked the question. You two aren't bad cat girls, and that's why I can't have you stay here. We can't stay here even though we aren't bad cat girls? This is a place for bad cat girls only. I only have bad cats work in my restaurant. It's because you two are good cat girls that I can't allow it. She blinked as she took in my words. It was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She stared directly at me, long and hard. Humans are hard to understand. Cat girls do not understand such things. If we like a human, we want to be near them. At the very least, that's how I feel. Vanilla, I will go check on Chocola. With those words, she went upstairs. The sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared. Before long, I couldn't hear them anymore. Humans are hard to understand, huh? Inside the bakery, now devoid of anyone but myself, I repeated those words she had just said to me. Now that I think about it, it's a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? Cats do not understand that. Oh, so that's what he was saying in his head. Cats don't understand. They don't understand. Having heard that said aloud, I began to understand what it really meant. Must be pretty nice to live a simple life of a cat girl, huh? I pondered as I looked at the name of the bakery affixed to my window. Dude, did I like gaslight myself into remembering this game? This is so like wholesome. There's nothing sus about this. I know a lot of the DLC makes it crazy, but like I feel fully comfortable streaming this game. I feel more comfortable than Volume 4. Am I missing something? Was this supposed to... Is this game just like a good, wholesome thing without the DLC? I'm like just having a good time. I thought I would feel embarrassed or like cringe or like worried, but like this is just really wholesome. I feel like I completely oversold this and scared a lot of people away. I feel like this is just fine. Like there's nothing wrong. It's just a dating sim. There's nothing weird happening. I'm sure I'm gonna regret that when I get banned, but like I don't know if I should even keep saying that because I feel like it's fully clickbait. Nothing is happening. It's very cute and I'm having a good time. Yeah, that's how you two got banned, maybe, but like I'm a little disappointed. I mean, I'm not. I prefer this a lot more. I think it's funny when sus stuff happens. To be completely honest, I think it's hilarious. At least when I'm like streaming it. But this is just like standard wholesome. I kind of like this. I mean, there's a couple jokes about, you know, oh, you're a pervert or whatever, but like that's just classic anime. You can't escape that from a dating sim, but like this is just this is kind of cute. What the heck? Was my brain forget? I mean, I'm gonna keep going. I really thought this would be a lot more sus. I guess I'll have to change my tune. There's actually nothing wrong with this game. Okay. I pondered as I look at the name of the bakery affixed to the window. Yeah, it still is, but that's all behind the paywall. Without it, it's just a normal dating sim. At least right now. Maybe it will get a little bit steamy later, but like right now, I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. With a bitter smile, I began to clean up the tea sets that I'd arrived earlier. I'm sure next scene, I'm just, you know, it's just gonna happen, isn't it? Yeah, I broke Master's cup. Let's just say the cup broke itself. She broke my cup. Thank you. Good job, Vanilla. That takoyaki seller isn't here today. No, they went bankrupt. No, I'm kidding. I think they just don't go today. Just like yesterday, we took a little walk in the park in the evening. However, the food stand was nowhere to be found. Just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the cat girls home. It just so happened. Wow, Shigure is a huge mastermind. She is the mastermind. It just so happened that no one out of the, how many people are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 people left at the Minazuki house. No one was home that day. Crazy. I also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shigure got home. Sorry, Vanilla. What was it called? Catnip? That sounds about right. What? That isn't the right word at all. Yeah, what are we talking about? Chocolate, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit? Okay, maybe a little bit. No, Chocolate is fine. Sorry to worry you, Master. There's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear that why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over here, so why don't we rest a bit? In that case, I will go buy something to drink. Thanks. Something for everyone, okay? It should be just for me. This is just for me. Nobody else. Understood. Leave it to me. I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocolate. Aww. The constant breeze rustled through the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I silently sat down next to the bench, I can't read today. Sat down next to the disheartened Chocola. Like the gently setting sun, time passed slowly by. Chocola will go home. Her voice was quiet. I wasn't quite sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocola's head. Is it alright if Chocolate calls you sometimes, Master? Yeah. Would it be alright to go visit you as well, Master? Yeah. Master, are you sure you can't think about us every day? It'll be alright for Chocolate too, to still call you Master, even if Chocolate's far away from you. Man. Bro, just let her stay. I swear to God, this can't be an act. I mean, it's not. Chocolate's not acting. This is just... Man, just let her stay. Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing and her voice and became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yes, of course I will. Master. Poor Chocola. She just wants to live with me. Chocolate, sorry. Master. Wow. I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. Bro. I rubbed Chocolate's head as gently as I could. Sniffle. You're really kind, aren't you, Master? Not really. Separation fear. Yeah, no, she's definitely like, because she's already been abandoned once. So now she's just like, no, I'm gonna be left alone again. I don't really think I'm kind at all. Yeah, I agree. Gosh, no, he's really kind. He's just misguided right now. He's having a rough patch in his life. But still, like, bro, you said the same thing before, didn't you, Master? Before? Chocolate closed her eyes and smiled. Do you remember when Chocolate and Vanilla were taken home by Master and Shigure-chan? Yeah, of course. I remember that. Flashback. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocolate and Vanilla were huddled together, crying by the side of a road. They were still so young they couldn't even speak. It was that day I embraced their small, cold bodies and took them home with me. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew. Aww. It's all the backstory we need, guys. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at home. We were scared back then because we were unfamiliar with the house and the people and cat girls we didn't know. You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shigure. Not me, though. I just don't think he likes to say I worry about you. Maybe he does, though. Yes, we really did make her worry. I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the past. Do you remember when Chocolate and Vanilla had a fever, too? Yeah, I definitely do remember that. Oh, is this where we get the sick pictures? It was a few days past Chocolate and Vanilla came home. Yeah, no, man. Look at them. Oh, no. The poor babies. They're so sick. I hate this picture. I hate this picture. It makes me feel so sad inside. It was a few days after we brought Chocolate and Vanilla home. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They'd both developing high fevers and were in pain. No one had realized it that night, but it felt so much pain and anguish and loneliness. Yeah, I bet. We couldn't speak or move our arms or legs at all. All we could do was cry and cry as we kept hoping for someone, anyone to come save us. Oh, we got ads soon. We got ads soon. Call that having a nightmare? Yeah. I mean, they're definitely still having a fever though, but this is messed up for them. Oh, all right. Ads are starting. I hope you have something good and entertaining. I'll let you know what you missed out on. Just some sad parts. Just some sadness. That's it. It's all right. I'm with you too, so don't worry. Yeah, they do. They're fully sweating and their faces are fully flush red like they have a fever. Like their whole bodies are sweating. You can see the sweat on their hands. You kept saying, don't worry, as you stayed by our side. And continued to stroke and comfort both chocolate and vanilla. When morning came, you took us to the hospital. You were always by our side. Why morning? Why not take them? I don't know, maybe it was like an urgent care thing that wasn't open at the time. No, I could see your point though. I could see where it doesn't look like they're just having a little nightmare. It could be that. We felt so anxious and helpless. It felt like it was it was all just lies to us. Back then you said the same thing. You know, why am I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting. I feel like you guys, this is wholesome. I need to like savor these moments with you guys. I'm gonna wait for the ads to end and then we'll keep going. My coffee is getting very cold. Probably because I have my fan just blowing on it. A little bit of a warm up. Yeah. Okay. Do. Noise. God, this music is so cool. I really like the soundtrack. It's not like, like, wow, the soundtrack is life-changing. It's definitely not, but it's very fun. It has its own distinct feel, and I'm a fan. I am a fan. Let's get rid of that. Just gotta wait out the ads. Wait out the ads. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm still genuinely surprised at how wholesome this is. I don't know. Because when I played the game, I just played the base game. I never really played the DLC until much, much later. I don't know. It's really wholesome. And like, I'm enjoying it. It could have also been, that was like my first, like cat girl game, and to be fully honest, I wasn't really thrilled with them. Like I still found calling someone master or saying Nia all the time, I found that really cringe. So it could also been that just me having to read those lines, I'm like, ugh, this is cringe. I still remember enjoying the story a lot, and enjoying my time, but maybe that's what caused me to think that this game was so, weird. Well, not weird, but not streamable. But yeah, now that I've grown past all that and I can easily say master and senpai and all that other crap, I don't know, I can just actually enjoy the story and enjoy it. Or like, I don't know. I feel no shame streaming this right now. I really thought I would. This is just like a cute little wholesome like visual novel. I'm having a great time. I 100% lied to the audience. True clickbait. There's nothing wrong with this game, actually. That's kind of fun. I'm a fan. All right, ads are back. Or ads are not back. Ads are done. I hope you had some fun, entertaining stuff. We'll be out for another hour, so let's keep going here. I didn't do anything. I ended up just waiting and yapping. So let's keep going here. Back then, you said the same thing, but you didn't think we were being kind, or didn't think you were being kind. But if Master hadn't saved us, chocolate and vanilla wouldn't be there now, or be here now. Back then, if Master wasn't by our side, we still wouldn't be able to trust anyone. Thanks to Master, we were able to eat again. We were able to become friends with Shigure-chan and everyone else. That's why, from that day forward, Master became Chocola's master. They definitely left this out of Volume 0 or Volume Extra. Not that it doesn't have any continuity errors, they just left the story out. It was that day forward that Chocolate began loving her kind master, you know? I wished that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled all she could before me. That's why when Chocolate hears Master won't be around anymore. And Chocolate couldn't do anything else but want to go with Master. So Chocolate begged Shigure-chan. Oh! Okay, so I definitely feel like Shigure probably would have done this without the begging. Because I still believe from watching Volume Extra, it's not called Volume Extra, it's just Extra. Shigure has been I mean, she literally flat out said, I will get him to date all of them, and then I will date him. That's literally what she said, almost word for word. So she probably would have helped. She didn't have to beg. But that is interesting that Chocola reached out and she was like, I need you to help me, Shigure-chan. That's interesting. I thought it was all Shigure's idea. I mean, it was all her plan, but it was Chocola's idea. She said that with the faintest of smiles. She said that with the faintest of smiles. One that seemed as if it would disappear. As if it would disappear at any moment. Those words so gentle and warm. But there was also some undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name. Chocolate guesses cat girls don't really understand when it comes to money and other complex things. Still, Azuki gets it. She's gonna take over my business. She's gonna steal my shop. No matter what, Chocolate wants to be by Master's side. She glues to the femme, but since she couldn't, she trained her minions to occupy and reduce his resistance. That's so funny. That's funny. And Master is having a tough time, or is in trouble. Somehow Chocolate just knows. Chocolate somehow knows. Whether it's cleaning, doing laundry, or cooking, Chocolate will do anything to help. Even if Chocolate can't do it properly right now, Chocolate will absolutely make sure she'll be able to do anything or things right someday. That's why, would it be okay for me to ask one more favor? Okay. Chocolate wants to be with Master. Chocolate voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Chocolate, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts, which were ready to overflow. And then Vanilla came back and ruined the mood. No, I'm kidding. I think she's just standing there listening. If I remember, I don't know. We'll find out. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so innocently believe me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocolate and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days could be bright and enjoyable. And I was simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness. Shellfish. They like shellfish. I don't know. I don't know if cats like shellfish. I have no idea. I'm just making that up. Because fish pun. Or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You two are important to me after all. There's Vanilla. We are cat girls, so we're honest with ourselves. My inner conflicts were disrupted by Vanilla. My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point. And she looked straight at me as she sat at Chocolate's side. Like, what am I doing? Am I just laying on the floor? Just sitting on the ground? For me, as long as it's fun, I'm fine being with Chocolate. Even if there are hardships, I think I'm fine being with Chocolate. After all, it's much more lovely and painful when we can't be together, or lonely and painful when we can't be together. Vanilla, if we really love you, then if it's troublesome, we want to be with you. That is the reason. What? That is the reason we want to be with you. Why can't I read today, man? I never can read. I'm worse than Chocolate. Straight up just cannot read. Stuff like whatever. Stuff like whatever. Oh my god, if I can't just prove my point instantly. I'm ruining the moment. This is an emotional, wholesome time, and I can't read. Oh, man. Stuff like whether we'd be happy or not. Even though you're our master. Don't you think it's wrong for you to decide that? Besides, when a person important to us is in trouble, that's more reason for us to want to be by their side. We don't know what we can do, but in tough times, we can at least be by your side to cheer you on, or cheer you up. That we can do. Those are gentle, warm, soft smile. It becomes the setting sun. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart. That is probably why Shigure let us follow you, Master. Since Shigure can't go out with you, or go with, whoops. Let the intrusive thoughts win there with that line. Since Shigure can't go with you, she asked us to go in her stead, Master. That is why, if Master really cares about us, then I believe we should be with you. There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. Were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Straightforward words! I can't read! I'm gonna explode, man. I need to take a reading class. Who am I to dictate Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? Only those words continued to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty. Even if we live a worry-free life, we would hate it if Master wasn't around. No matter how difficult, Chocolate wants to be with Master. It's why Chocolate begs you to allow us to be by your side, Master. This is where Chocolate wants to be. She was on the verge of tears. But Chocolate's face lit up. There was nothing but absolute pure, genuine words. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to cat girls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do. You've done it many times. But I do get what you're saying. Master, does that mean it won't be like it was back home? You can't just live here however you want. Got it? Yes, that won't be a problem. Chocolate is happy as long as Master is here with her. Well, Master has finally surrendered. Yeah. Only took, what, 2 hours? I got there. I'm very easy. Sometimes people say they hate what they actually love, right? The dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective is very simple. Although, I thought it was all still so immature. Perhaps cat girls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together. Of course, Chocolate is alright even if we don't have fatty tuna for dinner every night. Just an occasional good enough. Okay. Alrighty. For meat, A4 grade is fine as long as it's Matsuzaka beef. Fatty meat is the best. Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead is uncertain. I lovingly rub the heads, disheveling their hair. Big word. Big word time. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then? Why is that? Aren't you done with shopping already? But we need to buy you shampoo. Shampoo time. We have to go buy the shampoo you guys like, don't we? Oh, Master is cool. While we're at it, let's buy some Matsuzaka beef. Matsuzaka, not Matsuzuka. I can't. Matsuzaka. Well, today is a celebration, so why not? Yay! A celebration party! Master's so generous as respect of our master. Just this once, okay? This is the beginning of a bright and new life. And together with the happy and high-spirited Chocolate and Vanilla, we took the first steps toward it. Yay! That was cute. That's it? What? That was shorter than extra. Wait, what? That's not it, right? Wait, that's it? I remember this. No, it can't be it. They haven't even started working at the shop. It's not the end. Okay, I was like, yeah, there's no way that's it. There's so much more. They haven't even worked. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, bro, what? Oh man. All right, well, we'll just jam out to the song. We'll just jam out. That being said, I think this is gonna be a good stopping point. I think we're gonna take a break here so I can go raid my friend. Yeah, I'm having a good time. I seriously, genuinely thought I was gonna be really uncomfortable, but this game is really wholesome. I don't know why I thought. I mean, I know why I thought it wasn't wholesome, but no, it's good. I mean, we'll see. Maybe it gets worse after this, but we're about to find out. Big jams. What? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, no, we have a lot. We have a lot more. Yeah, I forgot about the aquarium date. I forgot about everything. Yeah, the sleeping. Okay, okay, never mind. Oh. Thank God that was blurred. I got so scared, dude. I got so scared for a moment. I got so scared for a moment. Oh my God, way to just drop a heart attack on me. Jesus Christ. Oh, my heart, dude. That was horrifying. Oh man, that was so scary, especially because the rest of it was totally fine. That came out of nowhere. Thank God they blurred that. Jesus, that was so dumb. And after I gave all this talk, of course. Well, yay, master, look over here. Alrighty. My body is ready. Okay, what is this? What are these saves? It's not sus. Day, what is this? Day 6, I think? Yeah, day 6. I believe we're on. All right. Step back to the title here. There we go. Well, that's one way to end it. Oh God. That scene, I hope the game comes out before that scene shows up, because I'm definitely gonna. I completely forgot about that scene. That will 100% be a Koharu scene. That will be a Koharu scene. But besides that, that was really wholesome. That was honestly genuinely really cute. I really like that. I can't wait to play more of it. We'll be playing more of it tomorrow. We'll keep going. We'll do another section of the game here, and we're gonna be playing a little bit of it every single day until Friday, when they finally release it. And then we'll start playing Nekopara after, and it will get even cringier and even awesomer. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. We're gonna raid my friend, and she's calling herself a patissiere idol VTuber. It's like written in the stars. It's perfect. We're gonna go raid my friend Sagiki Ihori. She is so cute. She's debuting her, what? Oh, Iro Igori. Sagiki Ihori. Yay! All right, thank you all so much for hanging out today. We're going to go raid Soggy. She's debuting her new model today. It's so cute. It's so lovable and adorable. I hope you all can go say hi to her. First message if you're sub, second one if you're not. We're going to keep playing this tomorrow. We're going to get back into it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So more Nekopara to come. Let's go say hello to my friend and wish her a happy debut. Tell her how beautiful her model is. Don't tell her what I was doing today. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.